Again? We are going through this with Angel Reese? Again? The unidentified victim was introduced to the palm of Angel Reese's hand. Over the past couple of years, Angel Reese has allowed the disease of jealousy to destroy her career.
Another WNBA game. Another headline nobody wanted. On June 17, 2025, Angel Reese, the player once hailed as a future face of the league, crossed a line the WNBA couldn't ignore. In a heated matchup against the Washington Mystics, Reese's frustration boiled over and one slap changed everything. Tonight, we're breaking down exactly what happened, the shocking suspension that followed, and the bigger question, is Angel Reese sabotaging her own career?
Another instance where Angel Reese shows a complete lack of self-control.
It happened in the third quarter. The Sky were leading barely, but Reese had just missed yet another layup. Instead of jogging back on defense, she turned and delivered a clear, open-handed slap to Mystics forward Kiki Irie. This wasn't incidental contact, it was deliberate. The referees saw it, fans saw it, the internet saw it, and the league responded immediately.
Angel Reese was visibly frustrated after missing another layup. As she was preparing to jog very slowly down the court in transition, she decided to take out her frustration on the face of one of the players for the Washington Mythical.
Minutes after the game, Chicago Sky head coach Tyler Marsh confirmed an indefinite suspension. His reasoning was blunt. This wasn't just about tonight. This is about a pattern of behavior. That pattern both on and off the court is what has fans asking if Reese is a liability instead of an asset.
At one point during the game, Angel Reese was doing what she does best, missing layups.
If this were a one-off, maybe it would fade. But this isn't Angel Reese's first controversy. From her provocative social media posts that sparked online outrage on New Year's Day to her public feud with Caitlin Clark fans, and now this physical altercation, Reese has been at the center of more headlines for drama than for basketball dominance.
What happened last night? That was inexcusable. Angel Reese was visibly frustrated, which is kind of strange.
It's impossible to ignore the Caitlin Clark comparison. Clark, the rookie sensation, sells out arenas and headlines broadcasts. Reese, despite heavy league promotion, struggles to fill 75% of her home arena. When Clark makes news, it's for her performance. When Reese makes news, it's for moments like this.
You're drawing attention to yourself because of that. That can be problematic for you, especially when the comparison is going to be drawn to Caitlin Clark, who isn't doing such things. That might not be fair. I'm not saying it is.
The public reaction was immediate and brutal. Hashtags like suspend Reese and not my MVP trended within hours. Caitlin Clark supporters called it proof that Reese isn't ready to be a role model. Others accused the WNBA of protecting her image for too long. And a few defended her, arguing that physical play is part of the game.
Last night, Angel Reese, big star. She played in an arena that was filled to less than 75% capacity. The announced attendance was around 7,500.
Reese's history with Caitlin Clark is well documented. The trash talk during the NCAA championship, the viral hand gestures, the heated rematch in the WNBA. Every encounter between them becomes a social media storm. And while rivalries sell tickets, they can also define reputations, sometimes permanently.
So I think it's time to finally, end the argument. End the argument that there is any sort of, other needle mover.
The WNBA invested heavily in marketing Angel Reese. Jerseys, TV spots, social media pushes. But with every incident, the league faces a choice: discipline her and risk damaging their investment, or protect her and risk credibility. This suspension, indefinite, not fixed, feels like a warning shot. But is it really accountability or just PR damage control?
Numbers are in. ESPN released the viewership numbers for the Indiana Fever versus the Brazilian national team game.
Indefinite means undefined. Reese could be back in a week or not at all this season. The WNBA's investigation is ongoing, and league sources say they're looking at overall conduct, not just this slap. For Reese, the message is clear: change, or risk becoming a cautionary tale.
By now, You'd figure that Angel Reese was used to missing layups and would have no reason to be pissed off about it.
This isn't just about one player. It's about the league's image at a critical time. The WNBA wants mainstream respect. Incidents like this make headlines, but for the wrong reasons. And for a league still fighting for fan growth, that's dangerous.
Women's basketball star Angel Reese says we should get paid like NBA players, okay? That's going out everywhere.
Angel Reese is talented, no question. But talent without discipline burns out fast. Whether she learns from this or keeps spiraling will determine if she's remembered as a star or a squandered opportunity. The suspension isn't the end of her story, but it could be the turning point.
Angel Reese's trademark. It says that she is asking for the trademark for t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hats.
What do you think was the suspension fair? And can Reese rebuild her image? Or is this the beginning of the end? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more in-depth WNBA coverage.
With the basketball being pretend in the WNBA, most people don't expect the punches to be real.
Breaking news from the WNBA, Angel Reese, one of the league's most talked about stars, has just been suspended after an on-court altercation that left fans stunned and critics saying, "Enough is enough." Did Reese really cross the line this time? And could this be the moment that changes her career forever?
WNBA getting angry for being a huge embarrassing failure. After a while, it just becomes normal.
Before we break down exactly what happened, we need to talk about who Angel Reese is and why her name sparks debate every time it's mentioned. Nicknamed Bayou Barbie back at LSU, Reese rose to fame with dominant rebounding, bold personality, and a knack for headlines on and off the court.
The second time this week this has happened?
And here's where things get even more heated, the inevitable Caitlin Clark comparison. Clark, who draws sellout crowds, has been praised for professionalism and poise. Reese? She's filling highlight reels for all the wrong reasons.
Angel Reese loses her temper?
Reese has even trademarked Emmy bounds, a clever nod to her rebounding skills. But some say it's emblematic of a player more focused on personal branding than team success.
Paper. Angel Reese played a great game.
This storyline is drawing comparisons to another fallen star, Ja Morant. He had the talent, the marketability, and then lost it all due to repeated lapses in judgment. Could Reese be on that same dangerous path?
The Chicago Bravado still managed to find a way to lose to the Washington Mythicals. Why?
Reese's suspension is more than just a single-game punishment, it's a crossroads. Can she rebuild trust, shift focus back to basketball, and prove she's the leader she claims to be? Or will she become another cautionary tale of wasted potential?
Angel Reese has filed a trademark for the rebound term me-bound.
So, what do you think? Is Angel Reese being unfairly targeted? Or is the suspension exactly what was needed? Drop your thoughts below, we read every comment. And if you want the latest breakdowns from the WNBA and beyond, hit that subscribe button.
It'll say Angel Reese part 36. And it goes, Angel Reese going up for another layup. She misses. Bang! And I mean, dude, it's the funniest shit. And my whole thing is this, dude.
This league doesn't care who you were in college. It cares who you are when the lights come on. Angel Reese has two choices: prove the doubters wrong, or become another cautionary tale in WNBA history. Which way will she go?
The media keeps telling me that Angel Reese is a huge star.
Inside Chicago's front office, the honeymoon is over. This is now a cold, calculated evaluation. Trade rumors are simmering. Coaches are considering benching her. And even her most loyal defenders admit the hourglass is running out.
This was, I believe, Caitlin Clark's last game in the WNBA. And then also, of course, the WNBA All-Star Game had 3.4 million viewers, and that's the most watched WNBA.
Angel's image hasn't been helped by off-court controversies, accusations of faking stories of racism, clapping back at critics online, and walking out of press conferences. It's the kind of media storm that follows her like a shadow, and one the sky may be growing tired of weathering.
Just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is
the arena wouldn't just look empty, it would literally be empty. It's persona non grata. As far as the NBA's marketing department is concerned, Ja Morant doesn't exist. Career and drawing power of Ja Morant have evaporated. Hard to get corporate sponsors to support your product when the face of your league is playing gangster on Instagram.